In a world often marred by adversity, one young man named Sam Burns stood as a beacon of unyielding spirit. Born in the autumn of 1996, Sam Burns was diagnosed with progeria, a rare and rapid aging disease. This condition, which affects about 1 in 4 million newborns worldwide, brought with it a host of challenges. Yet, it was these very challenges that shaped Sam into a symbol of resilience, courage, and sheer determination. Sam's life, though short, was one marked by an unyielding spirit. He was a boy with a rare disease, but a common dream: to live a happy and fulfilling life. He was an ordinary teenager with an extraordinary perspective on life and a remarkable ability to inspire. One of the most poignant moments of Sam's life was his inspiring TED Talk. He stood before an audience not as a victim of progeria, but as a young man full of life, brimming with positivity. He spoke not of his illness, but of his happiness. He shared his philosophy, a simple yet profound one, to focus on the things he could do rather than those he couldn't. He talked about his love for the marching band, his passion for sports, and his zeal for learning. Sam's perspective on life was a testament to his unyielding spirit. He chose to live his life with joy, not allowing his condition to overshadow his dreams or dampen his spirit. His courage and determination were a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for others facing adversity. He was not defined by his condition, but by the life he lived, the smiles he spread, and the hearts he touched. In the face of adversity, Sam Burns chose happiness. He chose to embrace life with an open heart and a positive spirit. His story is a reminder to us all that happiness is a choice, and that no obstacle is too great to overcome with the right attitude. Sam Burns, a testament to the strength of the human spirit, once said, "I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't think about these obstacles all the time, and I'm able to overcome most of them anyway." Another story of resilience that stands out is that of Bethany Hamilton. Bethany Hamilton's tale is one of the most inspiring examples of human resilience. She was just a young girl, barely 13 years old, when she faced a life-altering event. While surfing off Kauai's North Shore, she was attacked by a 14-foot tiger shark. The attack was so severe that it cost her her left arm. But did this stop her? No. Bethany was a surfer at heart, and the ocean was her second home. She could not imagine a life away from the waves. So with a spirit fiercer than the waves she loved to ride, she decided to return to the water, to her surfboard. Just a month after the attack, she was back in the water, relearning the sport she loved so dearly. With her unwavering faith and determination, she taught herself to surf with one arm. And she didn't just surf, she excelled. Bethany's story is not just about her return to surfing, but about her approach to life. She viewed her adversity not as a setback, but as a challenge to be overcome. She refused to let her disability define her, to limit her possibilities. Her resilience was fueled by her strong faith. She believed that everything happened for a reason, and that her story could inspire others. She used her experience to motivate people around the world, to show them that they too could overcome their adversities. Bethany Hamilton went on to become a professional surfer, winning national and international competitions. Her success is a testament to her indomitable spirit. She turned her adversity into an advantage, her challenge into a victory. Bethany's story teaches us that it's not about the adversities we face, but how we choose to respond to them. It's about finding the strength within ourselves to rise above our challenges, to keep pursuing our passions, our dreams. Bethany Hamilton, a symbol of resilience and determination, once said, "Courage, sacrifice, determination, commitment, toughness, heart, talent, guts. That's what little girls are made of." Her story echoes these words, reminding us all of the power of resilience and the strength of the human spirit. One cannot discuss the triumph over adversity without mentioning Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking, a name synonymous with genius, perseverance, and a sense of humor that could light up even the darkest of black holes. Hawking wasn't just a renowned physicist and cosmologist. He was a man who, at the age of 21, was diagnosed with a motor neuron disease known as ALS. This disease gradually paralyzed him over the decades, confining him to a wheelchair and causing him to lose his ability to speak without a voice synthesizer. But did he let this stop him? Absolutely not. Hawking's story isn't just about a brilliant mind trapped in a failing body, it's about the indomitable spirit that refused to be trapped. His groundbreaking work in physics and cosmology changed how we understand the universe. He took us to the edge of black holes and back. He taught us about the nature of time. And he did it all while battling a disease that was supposed to take his life in just a few short years. Hawking's intelligence was extraordinary, yes, but it was his humour and perspective on life that truly set him apart. His wit was as quick as his mind, and he was known for his ability to make complex scientific concepts accessible and entertaining. He once quipped, "Life would be tragic if it weren't funny," a sentiment that encapsulates his approach to his own life and his disease. Despite his physical limitations, Hawking never lost his ability to dream, to explore, and to inspire. He once said, "My expectations were reduced to 0 when I was 21. Everything since then has been a bonus." What a perspective to have. What a way to live. Stephen Hawking was a man who understood the universe in ways most of us can only dream of. But perhaps more importantly, he was a man who understood the importance of resilience, of perseverance, and of never giving up, no matter the odds. Stephen Hawking, a man who defied the odds, once said, "However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at." Our next story of overcoming adversity is that of Helen Keller. Picture a world shrouded in darkness, devoid of sound, a world where the senses of sight and hearing are but distant, intangible concepts. This was the world of Helen Keller, who, at the tender age of 19 months, became both deaf and blind due to an illness. Now, one might imagine that such a life would be filled with despair, a life limited by the barriers of silence and darkness. Yet for Helen, this was not the case. She refused to let her disabilities define her. Instead, she harnessed an inner strength, a determination that would propel her to achieve feats that many with full sensory capabilities could only dream of. Enter Anne Sullivan, a woman with a steadfast spirit who would become Helen's teacher, mentor, and lifelong companion. It was Sullivan who unlocked the world for Helen, teaching her to communicate through touch, to interpret the world around her without the aid of sight or sound. Driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, Helen learned to read Braille, to write, and even to speak, her voice a beacon of hope for those who, like her, lived in a world of silence and darkness. Her accomplishments were a testament to her unwavering determination, her unyielding spirit. But Helen's story doesn't end with her personal achievements. She used her newfound voice to advocate for the rights of those with disabilities, to challenge societal norms, and to inspire others to overcome their own adversities. She became a renowned author, a political activist, and a lecturer, her words echoing across the globe, resonating with those who sought to overcome their own challenges. She saw life not as a series of obstacles, but as a journey filled with opportunities to learn, to grow, and to overcome. Helen Keller, a woman of immense determination, once said, "Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it." These stories of triumph over adversity are not just tales of exceptional individuals, they are reflections of the human spirit. In the heart of adversity, we discovered the unyielding spirit of Sam Burns. Faced with a rare genetic disorder, he chose not to be defined by his condition. He lived a life full of joy, passion, and purpose, demonstrating that it is not the length of life, but the depth of life that truly matters. Then we met Bethany Hamilton, a beacon of resilience. A shark attack may have claimed her arm, but it didn't claim her spirit. She defied the odds, returning to the waves with a strength and determination that inspired millions around the world. We also delved into the remarkable life of Stephen Hawking. His perseverance in the face of motor neuron disease was nothing short of extraordinary. His genius mind continued to explore the mysteries of the universe, proving that physical constraints can never limit the power of an indomitable spirit. And we witnessed the determination of Helen Keller. Despite being deaf and blind from a young age, she refused to be confined by her circumstances. She became a renowned author and activist, showing us that the only limits that truly exist are the ones we impose upon ourselves. In each of these stories, we see common threads of resilience, determination, and positivity. These are not just qualities of extraordinary individuals. They are traits inherent in all of us. They are the testament to the strength of the human spirit, our capacity to endure, and our ability to rise above the challenges that life throws at us. So let these stories inspire you. Let them remind you that you too possess the strength to overcome, to face adversity with courage, to transform trials into triumphs, to see setbacks not as obstacles but as stepping stones to greatness. Remember, every adversity carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. It is not the adversity that defines you, but how you respond to it.